The American Red Cross is in McCurtain County working to help people who are now cleaning up following those storms.
The EF3 tornado that hit Idabel had winds of more than 130 miles per hour. News on 6's Cal Day has more on recovery efforts.
You never know what a tornado is going to do. Sometimes it'll tear the roof off your house. Sometimes it will hardly leave a scratch on your house.
The American Red Cross has a game plan for big disasters like the tornado that just swept through Idabel. One of the first things on the list is to reach out to city and county leaders.
They can assess what their need is very quickly, figure out what the community and the residents need, let us know, and then we can bring those services, we can bring those supplies.
A shelter opens Saturday morning at Bypass Church of Christ. It's closed today since nobody in town needs a place to stay overnight. Disaster workers will still be hanging around to lend a hand.
We're still down there, and we're going to stay down there as long as we're needed to. Still at the church, there to distribute snacks and water, clean up supplies so people can start picking up the pieces and recovering.
The Red Cross dipped into its McAllister warehouse to give away 600 items as the cleanup begins.
We've got stuff like tarps, rakes, gloves, shovels, cleanup kits, which is usually a bucket with some cleaning supplies and other things in there, so people can start cleaning up after the tornado. Disaster
assessment teams are also going around and surveying the damage. The Red Cross says more than 160 homes were damaged in the storm. 64 are classified as suffering major damage, and 6 others were completely destroyed.
Many people often wonder what they can do to help out after disaster strikes. Of course, there are ways to give financially, but the Red Cross says many times they need volunteers in the local communities, since people who usually volunteer are headed to the scene of where that disaster happens. In Tulsa, Cal Day, Oklahoma's own News on 6.